Hi everyone! Thank you for being here. Thank you for watching all our previous videos. I'm Yassminne, your self-love coach and mentor. And today, because it's a special event, I have my guest with me, Michelle Angieyz, and I'm going to give her the space to introduce herself. We're going to talk about the solar eclipse, a bit about the 4/4 portal, which we didn't do because we thought it's better to do it all together with the solar eclipse, with this brilliant event. So I'm gonna just leave the space for Michelle to introduce herself briefly, and then we're gonna get to it.
Yeah.
Michelle.
Hello, everybody. I'm Michelle Angieyz. I'm a somatic trauma therapist and ascension guide. And yeah, all over to you, Yasmin.
Thank you for being here, Michelle. So let me tell you what happened. So what happened is on the 4th of April, I have this thing where I generally, obviously we channel usually, but I was ill that day and I couldn't channel. But out of curiosity and because I love to play with my cards, I decided to like just pick a random card out of my, it's called the Secret Light Language or the Secret Language of Light cards. It's a beautiful card deck. And the card that I picked up was Vesica Pisces. So I want you to immerse yourself in the image of this. And Michelle is going to guide me to talk about this as well, because she had amazing insights on the path that's going in through the Vesica Pisces of where we're going and where we're heading. So can you tell us a bit more about this, Michelle?
Yeah. So if you see there are so many circles, then there everything is intersecting, kind of. So the initial circle and where it touches, it's the initial period of 2017, and the outer circle is going up to the timeline of 2032. Okay,
So we're
this is
talking about this and this.
exactly.
Yeah.
So this is when, it all, 2017 is when it all started, and 2032 is where we will be like, most of the souls will have experienced this shift and will be on the other side of it. Okay. So now the in between is when, Corona started. That is the 2020 and going up to the 2027 kind of, yeah. Okay, so that is that, yeah, that intersection period. And then we are right in the eclipse portal, which is that inner smaller circle, that inner place, yeah, that right there. So this is the eclipse of the heart, and it is the whole eclipse portal going up to the 8/8. Okay, so it started with probably with the partial lunar eclipse, and it is going up um
Of
to
August.
the 8th of August, which is the Lionsgate portal. So this is all opening up the heart, and it's like the intersection of all these places, and all the energies, and the heart is the main connection point. So even if you look at it in terms of your chakras, this can be like, all the chakras, and then it's like connecting everything, up and down, above and below.
Yes,
Yeah.
you can see
So
it like this, you can see it like this too. Yeah, and this card has also it's a very sacred symbol. They even have it in Turkey in the Hagia Sophia as well, the Vesica Pisces. It's it's also a card that's telling us as within, so without. So what is inside is also reflected in the outer reality, even if there is a mismatch. If there is a mismatch, it's calling you to look within yourself and find where the mismatch is so that it can go from within to the outside. If you see the light is coming out, and it's also inward. And if you can see that there is the heart in the middle, right? So this is the cosmic womb, apparently. This is where we're all connected to all of life as well. And the card says as well that it's a number 8 card, by the way. 26 is a total of number 8. And it's about the infinity. It's about the merger. And it's about the fact that we all come from a seed, because as these intersections increase, it will give us the symbol of the flower of life, which is never ending, it's infinite. And what it means is that no matter how far off you go with your circles, because circles are symbols of eternity, right? Everything goes in a circular motions and there are symbols of eternity. So even if these circles grow infinitely outward, the circle will never forget that it is a seed within itself. And this is a symbol of the seed and a reminder that we have all come from one source, one seed, and we shall never forget that truth about ourselves. So this was the card. I don't know if you want to add anything about this card for the 4-4 portal. Otherwise, we can move to the solar eclipse.
Yeah. Where the heart is, we are right in the heart of this passage,
Yes.
right in the middle. That's the eclipse. And 7 planets are in alignment today. And it's like, it's not just the external planets that are in alignment. We are internally coming into alignment as well. And this is where, the doors open. This is where we touch 5D, right? We are touching the 5th dimension for the first time, the 144,000 souls who have gone through their initiations, who have gone through these stages of clearing and purifying, everything that was not meant for the highest good, clearing it away. We have gone through these journeys, and it's about coming into alignment. And this is a huge moment for me, especially as a projector, even for Yassminne. She's a projector as well. For projectors, it is a huge thing. Being in alignment is like really huge for us. And there is special emphasis because, even our what we are birthing, the projects we are here to bring into the world,
And the service and service to humanity, right? That's our mission.
Exactly. It starts with the alignment, So this is a huge moment, and I would like to acknowledge how beautifully, the whole celestial show it has put
Yeah, it's a cosmic show.
together. Yeah.
Definitely.
Yeah, so it's not only about it's not only about the 7 planets that are in alignment, it's about the 3 bodies that are in alignment, the sun, moon, and earth as well. So this is about like, the emotional, the mental, and the spiritual bodies, the aspects of us that, if you bring these into alignment, it starts reflecting on the physical aspect as well, and it shows up in the external reality. So it's about aligning the body, mind, and the spirit, as Yassminne told me. Um, uh, I was like, it's about getting all these aspects of us into alignment. And Yassminne quickly said, it's about aligning the body, mind, and spirit. So thank you, Yassminne, for that
You're
insight.
welcome.
Yeah. And what is happening is basically the shadows, the eclipse has a way of casting shadows, right? The shadows are really looming large, and it's like it's highlighting everything that is there within us as a shadow aspect, as the darkness, and it is also highlighting the collective shadows, and you'll start seeing more of them, being highlighted in the coming days, and it's already happening. The It's like, the 144 that have already gone through the journeys, they are leading and they are initiating the next wave, so that the whole human collective and whoever wants to do this journey, whoever wants to ascend, we are showing you the pathway, so that the next wave is being initiated, okay, so that we can awaken all or most of humanity, or whoever is ready to come on these journeys,
Yeah.
and so that the majority at least can step into the 5D. Okay. Um, and when I tune into the Akashic records, I was shown an image where it's like, we are walking through a hallway, and the doors are just opening up. It's like the 7 doors, the 7 chakras, everything is aligning and opening up, kind of, it feels really divine. And with this planetary alignment and the different conjunctions, the healer template is basically being activated, and the archetype within us is being activated as well. So this is where we, stop giving our power away. Instead, we take back our power over our bodies, over our divinely intuitive intelligence that is innately seated in our bodies, and we tap into it. So That's a huge thing that's happening with this eclipse.
Eclipse.
And it's like we stop undermining the intelligence that's already there within our bodies. We stop pushing it away and we accept it for what it is. And there'll be a huge purge, of whatever is not in alignment, whatever is not meant for us, that is not for our highest good and purpose. It will be taken away, the purge. So, stop resisting it, stop going into, trying to hang on to all those realities which are not serving you. Just stop resisting
Release
it.
and let go, yes.
Release it and let go. And also, this is your initiation to turn your pain into purpose and power. Okay, so I hope this helps you align in the most beautiful way. And over to you.
I love that. You know, turn your pain into power, turn your pain into your power,
Okay.
because that's true, and your purpose, because like we need the shadow to understand the light, because in the shadows the treasures lie. It's just we're afraid because we've never been there, or because it's stored and associated with memories that we don't want to tap into. So
Yeah, and we've been
I
made wrong about it.
yeah, obviously that you're hiding, you're in the shadows, and this is what actually holds us back. But um, it's our fear of going into a place that we don't know. So we'd rather stick to the stuff that we know. And this eclipse is actually telling us that it's time for rebirth.
Yeah,
It's time, a lot of people are calling it the resurrection eclipse, because it's a total, obviously not everybody saw it all around the world. I wish we had that, or we had that chance, but like in other countries like Mexico and some places around the US, they're gonna have a total solar eclipse for, I think, 2 minutes. This is what NASA was speaking about. This is what I saw, but it tells you something that, um, how much 2 minutes, in these 2 minutes of total darkness, you can appreciate all the light that's going to come through after that darkness
yeah.
goes away.
And
So
it does not matter, whether you are inside or you're not seeing the eclipse. Doesn't matter because you're breathing in this whole
yeah, of course,
plutonic
the
energy, and
energy.
it's integrated cellularly as well.
I'm
Yeah,
going through a purge myself.
yeah,
And I've been wanting to visit the doctor since yesterday, and I've been told that all the doctors are off, and I just put off. So I
yeah,
said, okay, maybe this is just telling me, just be with whatever you're going through. Let it be, let your body purge. I'm a sensitive person, very attuned to energies around me, and I feel it all in my body. And from time to time, this purge is needed, because otherwise I'll be storing it, and maybe God knows, creating a certain disease within the body.
yeah.
But no, thank you for all the channeling. Um, I'm gonna continue with it and say
I
that
just want to highlight one thing. If you are a highly sensitive person or an empath, you will be feeling more of these shifts,
symptoms, yeah, and the
It'll
shift,
start, yeah, the symptoms get highlighted basically. Everything that's not in alignment will come up so that you can bring it back into a state of alignment.
harmony,
Yeah.
absolutely. I was reading something today about harmony that says that harmony is on the other side of fear, which is true. We always thought that love, but anyways, love is harmony. When you love something, you bring it back into total harmony. So yeah, this harmony were being released. So I had multiple things come through, but one thing that I'm going to start with, which really complements what Michelle has said earlier during the day, I just felt like, if we've been shackled and we feel, because I've been feeling like wrist pain for the past 2 days around me, and it's like if we've been shackled, we didn't really feel what it feels like to rub our wrists on each other. And this is like the most sensitive place, because this is where our pulse is. When they check if your pulse is still on, they check it from here. And the image that came through was that we're shackled. We're either shackled like this, or shackled like this in separation, okay? And this is like, there's an electromagnetic field that happens within our arms because these are extensions to our heart. So what came through today was just do this, break the shackles, you know, just do this and just break the shackles and just throw your hands out and feel the energies releasing and just rub your wrists together like in pleasure of you appreciating you touching your own self with the two different arms that you have. So this is something that came through. I feel like, because I feel like the eclipse is about rebirth, and this is what I channeled as well. It's about rebirth, it's about reclamation of yourself. And what I saw is that, or the message that came, the first message that came when I channeled this was from the shadows into the light, which is exactly what you said, you know? So we're going to be leaving the shadows behind us, and the only direction that we're going to have is the direction of the light. And then I saw that the sun will be aligning for all of us, speaking about alignment. And in clairvoyance, when I do readings for people, I always see where the sun is located on top of their head and how is it aligned to their hearts. Because the sun actually represents our dharma, and dharma is your life purpose. So what I saw, the image that I saw, that with this eclipse, any shadows that are lingering on top of our heads, that are stopping us from being in total alignment with our soul purpose. And I've been feeling, since I'm very sensitive with my body, I will say I've been feeling a lot of tingling in my crown, you know, and a lot of itching, like stuff pulsating or like electricity shooting up. Like I was feeling as if I've been receiving new information and as if this alignment is actually happening. So the sun aligning, we're going to be aligning to our soul purposes, to remember what our soul journeys are, what our soul purposes is, and to remember that we are the light. And we have Spider-Man coming in, one of the heroes, aligning to his soul purpose. So So it's actually about aligning to our dharma, to our soul purpose, and remembering that I am light, and that the light is our only direction, that our purest, that everybody's soul purpose is actually to love and be loved. That's our primary soul purpose. And then we have many soul purposes under it that overlap with missions and everything that we're here to do. So the stars are aligning so beautifully. And then I saw something that I channeled for the 3-3 portal, which is where he meets she, where the sun meets the moon in that divine union, where the sun and the moon understand that they both have amazing significance in our lives, that not one is better than the other, that they are both equally significant in their own way, that they can be different and yet seen as magnificent as they are. It's about the masculine meeting the feminine, the sun meeting the moon. It's a divine union, it's a cosmic dance, and this is a representation of what is possible for us as well. So what we see in the collective or in the cosmos is also something that could happen within us. So I would say that if your intention is to balance these energies within yourself, you just have to set that intention and decide that you want to balance these two aspects within yourself. And the last thing that I saw was that the water and the fire elements are very important right now. And what I saw, the message that came was that even though in our minds water and fire do not blend, like water will put off the fire, but the reality is, if they are balanced, they will create a lot of alchemy. And the message that came was that water's fuel are fire. And in that, it means our emotions fuels our passion, because fire is passion and water is our emotions. And this is the moon and the sun energies saying that we complement each other so that we can keep the fire of life within you lit up. Because a person with no fire, with no passion, and I'm not talking about passion for drawing, passion for and dancing. Yes, these are types of passion or for helping others, but it's the passion of really feeling alive, really being in union with the fire of life, with the fire of creation. So it's beautiful. I think we're entering into new beginnings. And yes, like you said, I think till the 8-8 portal, a lot of things are going to be happening. I think we need to fasten the seat wet and just enjoy the ride. Because it's like the other thing that came through with 8-4-8. So today is the 8th, we're in the 4th month, and we're in year number 8. 2024 is the year number 8. So it's like you're moving out of a certain karma, getting into the body. 4 is the number of embodiments, materialism, belonging to the earthly realm. So it means you need to be really in tune with your body. And then the other 8 is part of the ascension. It's part of the infinity. It's part of the unity. So part of the centeredness and creating new karmas, if such a thing exists. So I think that's about it for me. And something in Arabic came with, which is the saying from the Quran. It says, Allah nur samawat wal ard, which is God is the light of the skies and earth. Not just earth, anything that is that can be felt, that can be lived, because we don't know how many lives there are. We have other planets, there could be other lives on other planets that we're not aware of. We think we're the only ones who are alive. So yeah, this is something that came through because it's like a reminder that your only path is the path of light. So I think this is like, if there is a grand awakening, I think this is one of the days of these. This could be one of the portals that is really opening up for that kind of grand awakening. Awakening of the heart. Yeah.
That was beautiful, Yassminne.
Thank you. Your channeling was beautiful too. I think this time we had a lot of similarities, unlike previous times,
Yeah.
which was beautiful because we were bringing in different aspects, and this brings in different um a different spectrum of awareness, I would say. So
Yeah.
people can have different possibilities, because I think this shows people that this shows everybody, actually, whoever is listening, that it's not a one kind of thing, you know? I channel, you channel. We bring our own wisdom, our own experiences to light, and that's the beauty. It
Yes.
gives a bigger spectrum for people to see, okay, there is this and there is that, and there is all of that.
Yeah.
You know, so it reminds me of this card. There is this and there's this and there's that, and there is all of that.
Yeah.
You know, and this is God. I am what I am, and I am all that I am. So it's beautiful.
Yeah. I think we should wind up.
Any final messages,
No, that's it.
any final advices for people you want to give from a somatic perspective? No.
No.
Anyways, everybody, be in your body. I think this is what is needed. Take care of you. Michelle, thank you so much.
Yeah. Thank you, Yasmin. Thank you for holding this space. Yeah. Thank you all who are listening and tuning in.
Yes, yes,
Yeah.
absolutely. We hope that this was useful for everybody.
Let
Yeah,
us
let
know
us know.
what you all are feeling about this and how you all are navigating this eclipse portal in the comments. Uh,
Yeah, and if you need any support, please do not hesitate to message us in the comments, and
yeah.
either me or Michelle will attend to that.
Yeah.
Okay, thank
Thank
you
you.
so much. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Bye.
Bye.